Disrupted a little bit.
3rd and 10. Sanders looking deep. He's got Bond out there. Drops it.
A great job by Shedeur Sanders right here, just running down the middle of the field. That old Tampa 2. You can see T.J. Edwards trying to run with that inside.
First down of the day for the Browns. Quick shot Judkins trying to build on things now for Cleveland.
Down the field, and you miss that field goal, but you're sitting right there on a 3rd down.
Pressure in his face to the sideline, finds Fan a 3rd and long.
One of the best things he's done as he's kind of improved here with his time.
With an 8. 4-man rush. Pressure up the middle again. Sanders in trouble, and down he goes. Ball comes out at the 4th down. It's Cleveland's ball. You heard Ron Torbert there at the end saying progress was stopped. That's not something you can review. Forward progress is stopped at the 8. And the angled punt. Fair catch called for and made at the 10. 52 of game action here in Chicago away. It's Monumgai. And Monumgai, a good start to this possession. 2nd and short. Williams to the air. Diving attempt incomplete.
Side position working up. You can see him press to the outside. Look at him turn around. Ronnie Hickman. Ball's right there. Just can't finish it as he goes to the...
Play action on 3rd and 1. Williams, nobody open and almost intercepted.
Interesting call right there. Olamide Zaccheaus coming out of the slot. You'll see right just as he turns to run, he just kind of loses his balance right there.
Usually kick because it is so cold.
Interesting. So you've got to get the ball further downfield as Sanders finds Fannin, who can't pull it in.
Where have you seen the most growth and maturity is him just really kind of hanging in there. A great...
3rd and 15. Sanders, clean pocket this time, wide of Fannin.
Browns team putting up some great numbers. Really, this whole rookie class is done a good job, and that's the thing.
Caleb Williams to the air. DJ Moore open at midfield and down at the...
He's going to run that in route, so you've got the inside guy pushing through, clearing everything out. That's Olamide Zaccheaus there, and then DJ Moore, very good at getting that route open and then delivering it for the catch.
And DJ, you look at what he's done today already, 3 season for Chicago. 1st down and 10. Williams with pressure coming, able to find Burden, who couldn't pull it in. 2nd and 10, here comes pressure. Williams hit as he throws, almost intercepted by...
Very, very lucky right there, just as you said, Kevin, just
the screen. Williams tipped at the line. Burton ends up with it. He's short of the front. Ben Johnson calls timeout. Cairo Santos again told Allison Williams in the pregame that the cold weather...
He's not doing that. He did 61 in the UFL inside in situations like this with his offensive plays.
And a timeout called by Cleveland defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz, just like LA weather here. They come out with the jackets and everybody gets a jacket. 4th and 4. Over the middle. There's the flip back to DJ Moore. Moore will shuttle it back at the 25-yard.
Just kind of the things that were going wrong with this offense.
Almost intercepted. Nashawn Wright, who has
quick. I mean, you see the little quick throw out to Harold Fannin and you jump it. And that
Shedeur Sanders on 3rd down. Jumps this one out to Bond, who never saw it at his own 28-yard line. He'll creep up a yard or 2 to the 30. Duvernay across the 40 and down. Burton in motion. And on 1st down, it's Swift. Kicking his way over the right side and falls forward. Back is one they have to make. Here's Swift again. Bouncing to the outside, lowering the pads and driving.
Season. And can you really justify taking quarterback again next year when you took 2 quarterbacks? We talked last week with Atlanta when we were in Atlanta talking about, what they're doing with Kirk Cousins and the cap hit there. There's just certain things, assets at different spots. They're going to have to redo their entire offensive line. There's so many areas where the Bears defense has played. That was a lot of the part of that decision by Ben Johnson.
There's Quinshon Judkins on 1st down. Best starting together. Put some points on the board here early in the 3rd.
And it's so hard.
2nd and 7. Sanders, pressure again. Sanders throws, and it's Fannin who plucks it. How about Shedeur?
Courage in the pocket, right? I mean, that's Andrew Billings coming right at him. He's got him all wrapped up, and you can see he's able to just step back a little bit.
First down, second of the day as Judkins tries the left side. Nothing there. Joe Tryon showing the Browns. Sanders looking for Fannin, incomplete. DeMarco Jackson in coverage. Third down and 10, incomplete. Bond, the intended receiver. Goal.
Yeah, and this one, I don't know if he's trying to keep it back, you know, in that first window, because you can see.
In Chicago. Ball on the way, and Schmidt is good today. 14-3 with 10:03 to go.
And then getting too warm. It's hard to walk away from.
Problem just being right there in front of the heaters. Not to call, just because we haven't seen it doesn't mean it. Renee from the 9 for Chicago. Trying to get to the edge, and again, another excellent.
Using leverage to the outside.
Flag down, and a penalty, the third of the day against the Bears. In front of him.
Yeah, right? Just a nice little job right there on that shift. Mike Hall, number 51.
Sling it to the other side of the field. Burton is there, breaking a tackle or two, and hops out of bounds.
Field is Myles Garrett.
Yeah, Garrett is. Second and 9. Hand off Manungai. And he's down.
Nothing there, right? I mean, that's not even engaged in straining or on that right defensive end spot, coming from the middle, standing up.
Williams rolls right and throws it away. Helped out much by their offense, but the defense is holding its own right now against the Chicago Bears.
Absolutely.
No fair catch, and Larvin
nervous, and they've responded.
Sanders on first down, deflected, and it's intercepted. DeMarco Jackson's got it.
And this is one of the things you're doing. You change it up a little bit. Shedeur never sees him. It's that slant route, and sometimes you've got a guy making the deflection but securing the interception.
From the 22 on first down, Williams on the roll, directing traffic to the end zone. He throws it, it's DJ.
When Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams go over this play, because this is such a no, I can't believe you, yes. And he gets it right into the hands of DJ Moore.
Extra point is good, and it's 21.
It probably kind of gets him into this position where they're struggling to get that with that right there. You're not going to be successful.
Travion Williams on the return for Cleveland, and he was stacked up across the 20 from the 27 on first down. And the handoff to Judkins, and Quinshon Judkins doesn't go very far.
Got plenty of time for multiple possessions to get back into this game. You know,
on second and 8, Bears bring pressure. Sanders throwing, looking for Bond, over the middle, drops it in. The speedy Bond is there.
Throws that he's made to Isaiah Bond. I mean, if the ball is up and he just lets him run underneath it, but look at the location. I mean, it's free on a blitz. And again, it's one of the things that Kevin Stefanski has been very impressed with. Every week we work on stare down defenders and make throws. That's how you win at this level.
Judkins, he looks up, and there is a lot of Bear defenders in front of him. Be great with his feet, be great with his pocket movement. That'll typically take you to good decisions. Third and 9, big play. Sanders with time to the sideline. Tough throw for Judy, and Judy.
Great play by Jalen Johnson. This is another well-fitted ball in there. A little bit of back shoulder, but Jerry Jeudy.
Jalen Johnson snatched it. Kevin Stefanski can't believe it.